Hey everybody, welcome to Wait a Minute. My videos, my thoughts, and I'm sharing them with you. You. That's a weird word. You ever just said you a whole bunch of times and hear how it sounds? You. Especially if you go oh at the end. You. Ever think that wait is just really, really crazy? Well, in a good way, sort of, mostly. So hey, yesterday's video got cut off abruptly at the end. Or the video I posted yesterday. It was actually from the day before, but I didn't have a chance to get it posted and all that other jazz. Anyway, it got abruptly interrupted because I got a phone call and it was way important, so I took that phone call instead. Meanwhile, back at Wade's car, we were talking about "You make me so dang mad." Now, if you saw my video yesterday, you finished that sentence. You make me so dang mad, I could smoke a pickle. Yeah, so anyway, talking about all the crazy crap that happens and all the stuff that we can help, stuff we can't help, and regardless of how or whether we can help it or not help it, stuff happens. And sometimes it just makes me mad how much bad stuff happens to people, not just me, but everybody. And I look around sometimes. I was talking to my mom yesterday. I look around sometimes and I think, man, I got this, I got that, and this is blah, blah, blah. And get all weirded out about certain things, I can't believe it, blah, 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 blah. What am I going to do when mom and dad die? Where am I going to live? What am I going to do? How am I going to make it? How am I going to pay bills? And it's just this weird feeling that I get. I'll wait because I'm at an intersection. What am I going to do? I think about things that I probably don't even need to think about because, truthfully, most of the things that they worry about never happen. And I find that to be true. I used to hear that and I think, yeah, whatever, you don't have my life. But I'm 55 years old and I've seen that be true my whole life. Because here I am. Here I is. And so a lot of things happen to us. And it sucks. I mean, there's no way around it. It's, I just want to smoke a pickle. And we're all getting together later behind a building and smoking a pickle. Wow. I'm gonna get so many text messages about that. Maybe even a phone call or two. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that's how worried I am. There's a lot of things that I worry about. And we're not supposed to worry, so I should say a lot of things I get concerned about. If you want to call that worry, you can, but I think there's a difference between worrying and being concerned about something. So there's a lot of things that concern me, but it does suck, and I do want to smoke a pickle, but you know what? Hand me the jar, let's pull some pickles out and smoke them. Used to be a barrel. The pickles were in a barrel, and you just get the lid off the barrel and stick you a pickle and pull it on. Yummy. I can't even imagine a pickle in a barrel. I mean, I can, but I can't. Anyway, Wade's getting way off. No, he's not. Wade knows where he's going. I know it's unusual, but I really do. Now, I forgot. So, here's my thought. Okay, I don't have any answers. Sorry. I wish I did. Sometimes I just need to get mad. Sometimes I just need to, cry out to God and say, "What are you doing wrong?" And it's funny because as human beings, we often look at God and say, "What are you doing wrong?" When the whole time we're just going down this wrong trail or doing whatever. We're just living the human condition and look up at God and say, "What are you doing wrong?" And I think sometimes he probably just closes his mouth and shakes his head. I mean, you think, wow, we should get this someday, but every time something bad happens, and I'm saying bad, like not just like you do something stupid and you have to pay the consequence. I mean when something, tragedy happens or some other kind of awful situation. We think a lot of things and we want to ask God a lot of things, and we do ask God a lot of things. I don't think that's wrong. He understands that we're frustrated. He understands that we are confused and we don't understand why he would do the things he does or why he would allow the things he does. Again, I don't have any answers. I'm not claiming that I do. Many times I've been at that, what now? What else can happen? Oh my gosh. And sometimes I don't have any pickles in the pickle jar. So I'm like, I can't even smoke a pickle because my pickles are all gone. I hate that. And when you get to that position though, you have nothing left. All of your pickles are gone. There's an empty jar, maybe, unless you drop that too, and then you don't even have a jar. So many old folks stories I could tell there, but anyway, when you're out of pickles, you might not even have the jar. It's crumbling pieces on the ground. What do you do then? I know that that's a confusing and hard spot to be in. Been there often. Might be again soon. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I wish I did. No, I don't. I really don't. I used to wish that I could know all the future, be all psychic and stuff, but I don't want to know that. Not even about other people. But anyways, I digress. We don't have the answers all the time. And sometimes we're trying to cope. We're out behind the shed smoking a pickle. And we're really having a hard day, so we'll go for that second pickle, and there's not a pickle in the pickle jar anymore. You're out of coping. You don't have anything to cope with. And you feel like you're just out on a limb all by yourself. Even if there's other people sitting on the limb with you, you feel like you're by yourself, even in a limb full of people. That's a bad place. That's a bad place. I know, I understand. I don't get everybody's pain and everybody's situation as far as I don't know what you're feeling. I try never to say that I know what you're feeling, because I don't. I really don't. Even people that I know well, I might feel what you're feeling to a certain extent because of empathy, but I really don't know what you're feeling, because especially with something I've never been through, and even if it's something I have been through, it's different for everybody, whatever it is, because everybody's different. So, having said all that, I'll say this. You guys, nobody knows all the answers, and if they did, they're not telling us. So, even when everything's burning down around you, even when you're out of pickles to smoke, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. It's okay to be upset. If you need to let it out, be upset. Dang it. Let it fly. And I'm not talking about breaking things, although if it's your stuff and you want to break it, I guess that's up to you if it makes you feel better. But whatever you need to do within reason, do that thing. If you need to yell and scream, let it out. It wasn't until I had somebody to talk to that I could really open up to that I started recovering when I had my breakdown. I didn't have, I never felt any relief. I felt the same all the time. I felt so bad and so mad all the time. And I remember saying that to my therapist when I first started there. I could barely talk. And the one thing I said to him, I remember this like it was yesterday. I hope it really happened. I said, I'm just so angry all the time. And actually I said mad. I'm just so mad all the time. And I meant that. It was like no, absolutely no relief. No, you think you're going to have a little bit of something and you're still mad. You think you're going to watch TV and it's going to be funny and you're still mad. Visit with people and you're still mad. There's no real answers that I have for you, but I do say, let it out if you need to. Even if your jar's all out of pickles, you got Jesus and he loves you and you can cry out to him. Love you guys. Bye. I can't turn it off.